So good morning and welcome to
I'm to be in this box. Maybe in the box.
You're in the box. But you know what's happening today?
What?
It's gonna rain a lot. Because there's a tropical storm right now called Debby. And it's probably gonna be a hurricane by the time that it hits landfall, but we'll get the storm
Where's landfall?
before it comes from the ocean onto the land. And so we're gonna get the rain from that before it turns into a hurricane. So it's weird when they say this sort of stuff, they're like, it'll be a hurricane when it makes landfall. That's when the center of the storm makes landfall. We are going to get the outside of it, so the center of the storm is not going to hit us. We're going to get like kind of the like left side of it, which is the rainiest side of the storm. So we are going to get a lot of rain, probably a lot of wind too. So we do have to go outside and pick up some of our toys that we have out by the pool, and we got to move our plant in because we replanted that plant, right?
Why do we need to bring it inside?
Because it might blow over. We don't want it to blow over, right?
In the hurricane?
In the hurricane, yeah. So we'll bring that inside today. But like right now, nothing's happening. It's sunny out. The sun is beautiful right now. It's like really nice out. So what do you think, buddy? Do you think it's going to get really rainy today? Or do you think it'll get just a little bit rainy?
A little bit. Just
a little bit? And do you think it'll be really windy? Or just a little bit windy?
Really windy.
You think it'll be really windy? So what all should we bring inside, buddy?
Everything that's everywhere near the outside.
Everything?
That's near the outside.
Okay. And then for this storm...
I told you it's very windy.
Oh, it's starting to get a little windy outside. It's not, I mean, it's just like a little breezy. But for this storm, we didn't go to the store or anything. We're not like really preparing too much. I'm going to bring in some of the lighter stuff that's outside. Basically, the boys, like when Nick came over to record the podcast, Luke and Ethan and Jackson all went in the pool, and so there's like toys out there from them being in the pool. I have to bring those in. That's the biggest thing that we have to do. And then that's it. That's about all the prep work that we're going to do for
this is my house, so I could always play here.
Yeah, you can always play here. But you did. You played in the pool, so there's like lots of stuff out by the pool that we got to bring inside. So we do have swim lessons today. We're going to go, and we will keep you guys updated as far as the storm goes. But I don't think it's going to be anything to really worry about. And the majority of it will not be happening until later today too. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted as the day goes on. All right, so it's like 9:30 in the morning on Sunday. I wanted to give you guys an idea of the wind out. Not a lot happened. There is a slight breeze blowing though. It's actually very humid outside too.
All right, so we're leaving for swim class. We have our snacks. The diaper bag is on my back. And then Tim just put the swim bag in the car. And I'm getting our cups and stuff for water. I think that's everything. I gotta come back home and clean up this kitchen though. It is a wreck. Jackson put his toys everywhere. In order for him to go to swim class, he wanted to have a party. So he put his cards everywhere and it was like a car party. So that's what's going on. So we're in the car on our way to swim, and I wanted to show you the sky because this is sort of our update for Little Debby, the tropical storm.
Debby. She's actually going to probably be a hurricane before she hits land.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Category 1.
So we're going to have a hurricane?
I mean, we will get some rain and wind, but...
Where is she supposed to hit?
We're supposed to hit up near, like, a little bit south of Tallahassee.
Oh, like way
The Bend, yeah.
Way up. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the sky's looking pretty gray. But honestly, we've had worse weather.
Oh,
so
that sounds like famous last words.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not like
that.
Challenging Debbie. I'm not
Challenge
like
Debbie.
This is not like a
come
like,
at me, Debbie.
Do your worst. That's not what I'm saying here. But I am saying that hopefully it's not going to be too bad for us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. All right, we're all done with swim. Whoa, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting to get some bands.
Whoa. So we're headed home right now. We're not going to be driving for this, hopefully for very long. Swim practice went great. Jackson did great. Oliver did great. Oliver is in the like next level up. So is Jackson. But I was in the pool with Oliver today and he was having a hard time going underwater. He really did not want to go underwater. Sometimes he's totally fine with it because there's this thing where you have to put them under and then flip them over so that they know if they fall in the pool they need to flip over and float on their back. And so you have to kind of put them underwater and then flip them over so they understand like muscle memory, so their bodies know what to do. And they have to go underwater at the beginning part of that little skill lesson, and he was not loving it. So that was a little bit tough. But I think the other thing was that the two other babies, because there's 5 other babies in the class and their parents as well. And they were, the two babies on either side of us were crying. So I think he was having a hard time because he was like, why are they crying? So then he was crying. But other than that, he did really great at all the other lessons, so that was good. And then Jackson did great. Right, yeah, buddy?
Jackson's...
Oh, he's taking slow-mo videos of his face. Sometimes he'll like look in the camera and be like, and like do it in slow motion. So that's fun. Okay, technology.
So Jackson this is only his second time at that level. And so he's at the point where he's swimming across the pool and he's learning to tread water. So he's just learning these skills. And so he's doing good. He's getting the concept of it, but sometimes it kind of falls apart in the middle of it.
But I think because he just started, I think he's doing great.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that he is doing fantastic. There is room for improvement.
So the other thing I think that helped was that the other day, Nick came over to record the podcast with Tim, and he brought his two kids, and they all got in the pool together. So I think he had like just some practice very recently. So that's good. We need to try to like get in the pool more. It's just been really hard with the weather. The weather's been so unpredictable. It's been raining and like right now, we probably need to go home and get all the stuff out of the pool.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to them about earlier.
Yeah, we didn't do that last night. And then we probably should get some of the stuff, like how high are these winds gonna be?
Oh, they'll be okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because we have some stuff out there that I don't want to blow away.
This is the winds right here, you see them?
Show you the trees moving here. Well, we can't really see the trees moving. Well, we were moving.
There, you see it?
We were moving and the trees were moving, yeah. So here's a look at the rain. It is raining. So yeah, this is pretty tame so far, but that doesn't mean that it won't get worse. So we're gonna head home and hang out at home while it rains outside. Yeah. All right, the rain has gotten a little bit worse. You can see it there. You can see it here. Kind of nice on the like, what is it? Is this a sunroof?
Oh, moonroof.
A moonroof. Kind of nice up here. I feel like the baby's gonna go to sleep. Let's see.
He's just watching it.
Yeah. Here's a look at some clouds that were passing by. Look at that. Looks ominous. So we stopped by Chipotle on the way home. It stopped raining. The weather got remarkably more clear as we got closer to home, but it still looks gray. And there's still a little wind. You can see the palm trees moving around. Jackson is doing his remote controlled Hot Wheels. You're doing donuts? You think you're gonna win the donut competition?
It's not donut competition.
Oh, okay, so I wanted to show you what I got. This is my veggie bowl with fajita veggies, pico de gallo, sour cream, salsa, corn salsa, cheese, white rice, black beans.
Yeah.
And then I got my stuff on the side because I like to eat half of this later. And whenever I do that, my guac gets like all brown. So I did the guac on the side. And I got some tomatillo salsa. What do you have? Oh, your cars. Thank you.
You want to see it add up the sports mode with the donut on the
Yeah, let's look. Whoa.
Doing,
like spirals. Yeah. That's cool.
There's the tacos. I just got chicken, black beans, salsa, cheese, white rice.
Do you remember when we tried to go to Tijuana Flats?
What's this?
You remember that, buddy? Yeah, you wanted to have a quesadilla. You guys remember in a home vlog not too long ago, we tried to go to the Tijuana Flats and it was closed. Permanently closed.
As they declared bankruptcy!
I had no idea.
All right, now Jackson and I are starting to bring the stuff inside. It needs to come in, not a lot. You know, we've got like little balls here and there and some floaties that have got to go in the garage.
Maybe we could go and go to that.
Oh, I mean, sure. Probably not. So we just finished getting the lightweight stuff in, with the exception of these balls that are in the pool. Jackson threw those in the pool. I think they'll be fine. Fun fact, if you're ever in a hurricane and you need somewhere to store like big, like, I wouldn't do like this chair, but if you have just like pool deck chairs, you can throw them into the pool and let them sink to the bottom and then get them out after the hurricane. They'll be fine down there. But like if there's something that you don't have room for and it is waterproof, you can store it at the bottom of the pool during a hurricane. Right now, it's still like not really raining or anything, but we're getting tagged a bunch. Buddy, now I'm it. I gotta come and get you. But we're about 20 minutes away from our first like big moment of activity. And then after that happens, maybe like a little bit of a break, and then we'll be in it for the rest of the evening. So I think it'll be here soon. Looking at the radar, and you guys can see, I'll put the radar right next to us here. You can see there's some decent activity happening on the west side of the state, and it should be heading towards us as the storm comes ashore. So we're gonna be hunkering down here, hanging out, playing tag, running around the house. Maybe we'll play some board games. That's like a thing you do during a storm, right? That's like fun. We should play Trouble. Yeah, there's no trouble in a bubble when you're floating along, right? That's a Goofy song. All right, Oliver has now woken up from his nap, and Jackson will climb in the bed with him and just say hello. Yep, now you guys are in the bed together. Oh, brother. Wild times.
I came outside to show you the rain, and you can see that it is raining. You can tell by the water in the pool there. You can see the rain, but it like slowed down a bunch. It was gray out here. The rain was so thick. It was like a gray sheet was like coming down from the sky, and now it's done. That was it. I just grabbed the camera. It literally took 2 seconds, and it was done. Oh, I think maybe it's picking back up. You can see the trees swaying over there. I don't know, it was worse a second ago. I'm so happy that we redid this back porch area because I can come out here and not get rained on, which is great. I feel like the perfect thing would be to sit right in this chair here and read my book. That just sounds like it would be so lovely. I mean, unless the rain picks up. Obviously, I wouldn't want to do that if it was raining harder than this. But that just sounds great. Really, it's not so bad right now. But Tim said it was going to get bad soon. So I think it is going to be worse than this. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update onto the storm and kind of what we're seeing right now. It's about it's 4 o'clock right now. Okay. This little babe just woke up. What are you having? Are you having a snack? What are those? Are those your puffs? Yeah, these are his Plantastic plant-based puffs for toddlers. It's a cheesy style broccoli snack. What? The turtle? I know we put like an ocean thing on the screen on the TV, and you love the turtle? Yeah, I do too. You what?
Your pet, your friend.
Oh, your stuffy that you sleep with every night is a turtle from Jellycat.
What Jellycat?
That's the brand. It's funny because before Jackson was born, we went to Sugar Boo, but we got Jackson a stuffed animal before he was born, and it was kind of like, you know, the theme of his room was sort of like water, ocean, lake themed, and he loves that stuffed animal. At first, he didn't care for it at all. We had that turtle for like a couple of years before he started sleeping with it, and I thought, oh, I wanted him to have a stuffed animal. Yeah. Like, I was kind of sad that he didn't like really care about the stuffed animal that we bought. And now he has to have it. It is his sleepy time stuffed animal. And I kind of wonder what Oliver's will be, because we bought him a couple.
Should we give Oliver a turtle just like me?
You want him to have the same turtle that you have?
Yeah.
So he has an octopus, a rabbit, and a bear.
He really likes your turtle, though.
He does love your turtle.
So let's just do turtle.
But we want to have both turtles?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Would you share your turtle with him?
Well, no.
That's fine. You don't have to.
They might get jambled up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Confused. Yeah, that is. You don't want to confuse them.
I don't think they will, though, because yours is well loved.
Yeah, yours is definitely worn. Well, because I've had to wash it a few times, so you can tell that he has been around a little bit. You know, he's a little been around for
older.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Oh yeah. Ooh. So right now, look, and now it's like not even raining at all. The rain has like completely stopped. I don't understand. Are we just in a band right now?
Let me look.
Okay. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. So I am gonna do some laundry and some dishes. I don't know if the power's gonna go out. I kind of doubt that it will.
No, it won't.
But just in case, I'm gonna get that stuff done now while we have power.
Right.
We also have the backup, the power wall. So We'll be okay. And I want to clean up around the kitchen because what happens is after, on the weekend especially, after we do something like swim class or run errands, we just kind of like come in and throw everything on the counter and then we don't look at it until Monday. So I'm gonna clean some of that stuff up really quick too. But I just got the video up where Tim went to Universal and did a little, he's checking on the bands.
I did it.
Did a little update on Horror Nights and the food for the Olympics. Have you guys been watching the Olympics? We haven't really been watching it.
I've been watching the memes.
I feel like I'm more into the Winter Olympics than the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
You could meet somebody from the Winter Olympics right now at NBC Grill Brew.
Today, during the hurricane. During the tropical storm.
He's a freestyle's here.
He's gone. It ended at 3.
Oh.
He's already gone. So,
We missed him.
what the heck?
You want me to have that?
What the heck-a-rooney? So yeah, I feel like I'm more of a Winter Olympics girly. I like curling and speed skating and those things.
Swimming and stuff like that. Katie Leidecke's been taking it home.
But we haven't been watching it.
I've seen it. I've seen it in my peripheral.
Okay.
My hat is full of
We're fans from afar. We don't really watch. But he tried the food from, it was like Parisian food. I don't actually know. Anybody who is French, is that stuff that you guys eat? Or is it just something that Universal put on a menu? You know what I mean? Do you eat fries with truffle hollandaise sauce? Is that a normal thing? It sounded delicious, but I'm just curious, you know? Let me know.
So upstairs in the play area, we're doing inside stuff today. Let me turn on the light so we get some more light in here. But we have like a little obstacle course set up over here with some fun things for the kids to do.
We wanted you to wear it one day.
Oh.
I wanted you to grow into it. So I've been going through the kids' clothes and we never ever need to buy Oliver a single clothing item, ever.
Do you hear Oliver sleeping right now? You sleeping?
Yeah.
What's the snore?
Honk shoe.
Can you honk shoe for me?
Guys, watch this color. Watch.
So one of the shirts that we...
Will you show everybody your shirt though? Whoa, it's like green, very cool. It's like lime green. Is that a snake?
The
Oh,
car.
it's a car. It's like a limo? That's very long.
It's a race car.
Oh,
Turn around,
you
show me your
everybody
shirt.
I said, what you doing?
Oh, it says
So we
Universal
bought
Studios.
this back when he was a baby. This was back when they did like their first Pride collection. He literally had just been born. And so we bought this because we're like, one day he'll fit into it. It was the smallest size they had. And now you finally fit into it.
Yeah.
And he loves rainbow tie-dye.
Heck yeah. Now he's got rainbow tie-dye.
This is like perfect. This works. And then we also bought this shirt for him a long time ago at the Space Mountain gift shop before it was Tron.
Yeah. Okay.
And now we'll fit him.
Heck yeah.
What, like, we got a lot of stuff.
We planned ahead.
We really did. We have a lot of things that I put aside for him. I'm like, one day he'll fit into this. It'll fit him one day, and then I forgot. And he grew out of it. A lot of it was 3T. He never even got to wear it.
Oh no.
So now Oliver can wear it.
Yeah,
and
we
he's
need to
gonna-
like have a special spot for it.
Oh, I'm doing that now. So what is it? A car? Do you show him this?
Yeah, we kind of did it a little bit, and then I made the mistake of saying to get into the ball pit.
And seeing this Hot Wheel.
Oh, we found that Hot Wheel too.
That's awesome, buddy.
I also tried to get Oliver to go through this tunnel. Jackson has no trouble going through it. Oliver's like, no thanks. I don't want to. All right, there it is. This is the beginning of the rest of the night. So this is the start. Yeah, this is the start of our tropical storm. And it'll be raining from here on out. So it is about 5:10. So who's ready to party? You pretend taking photos, buddy? Let me see. What do you have, Oliver? Pizza! A pizza cutter. That's right.
Please play pizza. Pizza is that restaurant.
Okay, let's do it. You can see the wind is starting to pick up a little bit. It's not really like intensely windy yet, but I don't think it'll like be much windier than this. I don't know though. Maybe it will be. We'll keep an eye on it.
We're getting the kids' dinner ready, and what jumped on your foot?
Frog?
Let's see.
Like
A little teensy
baby
tiny.
frog?
Look how little. Let's look.
he's gonna jump. You ready?
Look how tiny he is. Okay, I don't want him to jump.
I don't know what. Why is there a frog in here?
They're trying to get away from the tropical storm.
No, I know I did. I brought like a bunch of stuff through here to get to the garage.
I feel like it was from the plant.
Oh, the plant.
You literally put the plant on the kitchen counter. I was like, what the heck is this plant doing on the kitchen counter?
Yeah, I figured it was just for like one day.
No, you brought a frog in.
Well, I mean, he's a happy little frog. Outside now.
Okay.
He's living his best tropical storm life.
You did it. So for dinner, I don't think so. It doesn't seem very stormy. I mean, it's like a little drizzly outside, but nothing too wild.
Yes.
What? Okay, so the kids have their dinner, and sorry, my hair got a little messed up because I have my glasses on my head, but the kids had their dinner, or they're having their dinner, and they're having their normal dinner that they have like peas, and Jackson's doing pasta with butter right now is one of the things that he will eat, and they're doing the chicken meatballs, just the stuff they normally eat. But we didn't have, because we didn't go grocery shopping because of the storm, we were just like trying not to be near the grocery store. So what I'm doing is, you know that thing of when you eat all the food that you have like left in your house and it's not a cohesive meal, but it's like everything that's left? That's what we're having for dinner. So the other night we made pigs in a blanket because Jackson got this book, at the library, this spooky snacks and treats book, and they had it was like a mummy hot dog, which we actually did a few years ago for Halloween, and it was very cute. And so we did, we didn't do mummy dogs, we just did like croissant hot dogs. It just inspired us to make, it's in a plastic bag, but it's, you know, like a croissant hot dog. So we had a couple left. So Tim's having one and I'm having one. And then we had some, like a little bit of rice left over. Tim doesn't like rice, so I'm gonna eat that. We had some French fries left over from a monster truck show that we went to. And you guys are gonna see that video at some point, but it was a lot of fun. But we had French fries at the monster truck show. But we had some leftovers, and then we also had just a few onion rings left. It wasn't enough, you know, it's enough for like 2 people to like share kind of a thing. And then we also had some pretzel bites from, I don't know if these are still good. These were from the baby's party or from Jackson's birthday.
They're from Oliver's.
No, they're from Jackson's. Yeah, they're from December. Do you think they're still good? It's just bread. You know what? We won't drink soda that's been heated up, but we will eat bread that's been in the freezer for like a year.
Freezer is different than heat, right? There are people out there right now that have freezers out there that are full of...
Those are deep freezers though. Ours was just in a regular old freezer, not a deep freezer.
I thought deep was just its depth.
No, I think it goes colder. I think it's like because when I was breastfeeding and I had to put my milk like in the freezer and stuff, it said if it was in a deep freezer, it could stay for longer than if it was in just the freezer. I think in the freezer it was good for like 6 months, and in a deep freezer it was good for like a year.
Oh.
So that's why I think it's different, because of breast milk.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up.
Okay. But for right now, I'm gonna make whatever food we have left, and that's gonna be our dinner. I also have some peppers that I'm gonna cook up that we just had like some, I got this for hummus, and then we had way more peppers than hummus. I overestimated. So I think I'm gonna cook those up and put those in with the rice, and I'm gonna carb it up. I'm gonna have just carbs and hot dogs tonight, you know? That's what you do during a tropical storm, right?
That's true. Balloon. We did find out, I looked it up, the difference between a freezer in the fridge and a deep freezer is nothing anymore. There used to be a difference between it because regular fridge freezers used to freeze, not freeze as cold and not as fast as what they would call a deep freezer. So now both of them freeze just as fast, and they both go to 0 or below. Like right now we have ours set to 0, but it can go lower.
I have a feeling that somebody in the comments is gonna be like, I have a deep freezer.
So I think now it's just like, it's deep.
All right, I'm having some onion rings. My onion rings are all done. Jackson's watching Pupstruction in the background, but this is my rice concoction that I made. Kind of like fried rice, but with just peppers and a little soy sauce.
All right, we are getting ready for bed. Bedtime.
A cheese car.
Cheese car. Who's got? Oh my goodness, there's a cheese car. 2 cheese cars. Who are these people driving cheese cars?
That's the same one.
Yeah, after dinner, we all got showered off. Well, yeah, it's just been like a gloomy day, so it's just been a tired day. Here's a look out at the storm. Not a lot happening out there. Not any wind. Currently not raining. So, yeah, there it is. That's our current storm situation. Nothing much. for the rest of the night, if the storm keeps traveling like more north than it does east, then we're looking at being in between a band for the rest of the night, and we'll have nothing. This will be it. That'll be it. The storm's done for us if we stay. If it just travels in this direction, like this is like northeast, but still kind of like more northern than eastern, you know? But if it kind of like pushes to the east a little bit more, then we'll have a second band that'll come through. But yeah, I think we're done with the storm. I think that's it. We'll continue showing you guys our night. I've got some editing to do for the podcast and then just cleaning up. And then we'll see you guys in the morning and see if it's still the same, if it's still raining in the morning. It might not be. It might just be done. It might be beautiful out. You never know. I do know that like people over in Tampa and some people on the East Coast got a pretty heavy bout with it. So we hope everybody's okay over in those regions. But as for us, it was pretty easy storm for us. So it is the next morning and I was incorrect. The storm was not over for us last night. Sorry, it's gonna get foggy because I did stick the camera outside and it is humid outside, but it did not get better or was not easy. It's definitely like windy outside and there'll probably be quite a bit of rain today. I'm just showing the wind here, buddy. Look at it. Pretty windy guy today. It's not like, what?
Those big ones that are very windy is soaked with water.
Oh yeah, because it's all rainy. Everything's soaked with water out here today. Be a wet one. Frogs are still out, you can hear them. So, although we are getting some of the wind and rain, as you guys can see in the radar here, we are not in the worst of it. The worst of it would be up by the eye, and that was just kind of like east of Tallahassee is where it made landfall. So it is fully on land now, so that means that it will start to diminish in power and in intensity, but it was a Category 1 hurricane.
Oh,
so,
was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Category 1 hurricane. And so the worst of the winds were up there by the eye. We are getting some winds. I haven't looked to see like what our sustained winds were or what our gusts are here.
I feel like it just made us all sleep really well.
Yeah, the baby's still asleep right now. It's like 8:45 right now, or like 8:40, and baby's still asleep.
Did it hit any of the Caribbean islands? Like where did it come from?
Not as a hurricane.
Okay.
It came across like where like Cuba and stuff is, and Puerto Rico and all those, like the Caribbean islands. It came across those. But it came across those as a low, and then it didn't turn into a tropical storm until it got past those towards the Gulf, and then once it was in the Gulf, then it turned into a hurricane. And then it didn't get into a major hurricane because major means like a really big hurricane.
Like a Category 5.
Yeah, so this is a Category 1. So that's a big storm with a lot of wind and a lot of rain. Yeah, it hasn't been bad for us at all, but it should still be a pretty rainy day. So
something fun that's been happening this morning is, you want to show everybody what you've been playing with? So Tim gave him one of our old G7Xs that we broke. Uh-oh, the lens couldn't open, buddy, so you can't do it on there. It had a lens error. But Tim gave him one of our old G7Xs that the screen was a little bit broken.
What's G7X?
That's the kind of camera that this is. But he's been taking pictures. Let me see if I can show you.
I say, whoa.
Let's see if I can. Oh, I didn't know you could do it. I didn't know it was a touch screen.
Not good work. I say nobody.
Oh, he was taking pictures of our vitamins. Oh, there's a picture of your picture on the Aura frame. You're just taking pictures. There's Mommy. You took a picture of the magnets on the fridge. There's Oliver. There's Mommy. I was putting my cups away. You were taking, some of them are actually very artsy, like some pictures of his cars. There's a picture of one of the cars. He's just very like, there's a ball. Buddy, you did so great. Oh, this is the one with all the trucks.
I see. Oh, two of them.
Yeah, you're doing so great. So do you think when you grow up, you might want to be like a photographer?
No.
No? Okay. It's just a fun hobby. But it's just pretty neat because he's really been, your personality has been coming out. Like you're really into music and he's really into taking pictures. So, and he really takes the time to like, he's been taking them of his like trucks and his cars, and he's been posing them, which is pretty interesting. So he's really Oh, it's fun. Fun to see. Let me see the picture. How did it turn out?
I'm going to take one more, then you can see both of them.
Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, and then he runs away. Run away. Oh, see? So there's his picture of the... Oh, I guess you can use the ring on the outside? I didn't know that. So there's the picture of the trains that he just took. Oh, his car upside down. The train. Yeah, see? I don't know. He's been... It's cool. It's just cool to see. All right, here's the current state of the storm. I mean, it's just kind of drizzling. It's been like raining nonstop, but it's not a heavy rain. So, there you go. The wind hasn't been too bad. Oh no, we're gonna fog up now, but the wind hasn't been too bad. There's a little gust. Yeah, this is just how it's been all morning. Okay, the rain started to pick up a little bit, and then I was just reading that right now, currently at Disney, there is a tornado warning. Tim's at Magic Kingdom right now, and there's a tornado warning there, so that's pretty wild. And then I also saw, I was seeing, because I was kind of wondering who got like the brunt of the storm, like where did the storm really hit? And I guess in Sarasota, there was a ton of flooding. Like all of the roads were flooded in Sarasota. You know, I hope everybody's okay, but I didn't realize it was a pretty broad like cone. So yeah, I just hope everybody's okay. Thankfully, we didn't get much here other than this, you know, just kind of been raining all day. But that's what's going on right now. So it's later on. Today, you went to Magic Kingdom. I said that earlier in the video. So as far as the storm goes, it was mild enough that you went to Magic Kingdom, and then we also had a dinner tonight. We went to Kobe. We didn't film any of it, but we took so the people who are friends who helped design our t-shirts, our merch.
You can't really see
I know,
it.
I should have worn one. I didn't even think about it. We took them to dinner as like a thank you, and I didn't even wear our merch.
Oh,
I wore a Monster Jam shirt.
This is a pretty okay social club shirt.
Yeah, I love this shirt. But I totally didn't even think about it. So we took them to dinner. We went to Kobe. It was delicious. We ate way too much food. So much food.
It was a lot of food.
It was so much.
I forget how, like, Kobe is good, but, like, afterwards I always regret it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know?
I don't regret it, but I definitely wish that I hadn't eaten as much as I did.
Mm.
It was so... Kobe's like hibachi, so it's kind of like Benihana or whatever. I feel like it's just like... Is there something else other than Benihana? But it's like if you've ever had the hibachi dinner where they cook on the table at Japan in Epcot, it's just like that. But yeah, the storm was mild enough that like we went out and had dinner and stuff.
The storm was mild enough that I rode Big Thunder Mountain today.
Oh, like yeah, outside. I was gonna say
outside roller coaster. It literally, I was at Magic Kingdom for 4 hours today, and it only rained for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it rained here really hard for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like really hard, and then it didn't rain the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then on the way home from Kobe, there was this beautiful sunset. It was like orange and pink, and it was beautiful, I think, just from the storm.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, now we're here. We put the kids to bed. Sorry, that's why we probably look tired. But the kids went to bed, and now we're all done.
Yeah.
Storm's over for us. I don't know where it's going now.
It was in Georgia the last time I looked.
Where does it end?
Where does it end?
Like,
where does anything end?
Is it gonna like end in Georgia?
I mean, if it goes back out to sea, no.
Oh, is it gonna do that?
You know, I'm not really sure where it's gonna go. This storm was interesting because it kind of snuck up on us. Where I like knew that there was something kind of bubbling down there, but I was like, I don't really know where it's gonna go. And then like a couple of days ago, they're like, hey, it's heading for Florida, and I was like, oh, I should probably look at this thing.
I really wasn't paying attention to the weather news, and so I didn't really know anything about it until the day before yesterday. And I was like, oh no. So I need to pay closer attention, I think, this hurricane season, because this was projected to be a very busy season, and we're gonna have a lot of storms.
And so far, it is not. It hasn't been. This was Debby, D.
Yeah, but when did it start?
June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So.
I guess we'll see though, because it goes through November. So
Right.
There's still time.
We got plenty of time to get through the rest of the alphabet and naming storms.
Yes. So, but all in all, I think that it was very mild for us, which I'm thankful for. And we just, we got some rain. I know there was a lot of flooding in like Sarasota and stuff, but here in Orlando, it was pretty mild. So.
Yeah. There were a couple of times where there were tornado warnings, but no tornadoes touched down.
Yes, thankfully.
They saw rotation over Bay Lake.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Ooh,
But nothing. There was no tornado, but they saw the rotation, so they're like, hey, everybody, shelter in place.
That's
and that
wild.
was when I was still here before I left.
Wow.
And then the rain let up, and so I left and went out there, and then it just was not raining for the rest of the day.
That's wild to me.
Yeah.
But look out for the Magic Kingdom video coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to be going to D23 soon.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of fun videos coming up. Thank you for hanging out at home with us while we endured the tropical storm.
Yeah, hurricane.
Oh yeah, it was a hurricane. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for hanging out at home with us while we endured the hurricane. And I hope that everybody that was in its path is okay and that there wasn't much damage. And I hope that wherever it's going, everybody's okay.
Yeah.
And it breaks up soon. And yeah.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.